Welcome to Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. I'm John coming at you today with the Marlins and Cubs. Thank you, everybody, for showing up for our NFL Draft live streams on Thursday and Friday. A couple people already showing up early. The AJ show, stop by. Definitely be tuning in for this. Thanks for stopping by the channel the other day. Absolutely. If you guys are basketball fans, make sure you're checking out the AJ show. My guy Carlos from Uneducated Sports Talk stopping by says, what's up, my brother? This should be an exciting game. Go Marlins. They've been rolling as of late. Yeah, yep. Surprised, actually, that they've been able to beat the Cubs here over the weekend. But Miami's always one of those scrappy teams. 15-13 record on the year for the Marlins, 3 straight wins. And actually, great in one-run games. They are 9-0 in one-run games so far this season. So it should be a good game. Once again, thank you, everybody, AJ and Carlos, for stopping by. For the Cubs today, we got Nico Horner leading off, playing second base. Swanson playing short, batting second. Happ out in left field, batting third. Suzuki in right field, batting cleanup. Bellinger, where is Bellinger playing? It just says outfield there. Center field. Bellinger's in center field today. Wisdom, third base, batting sixth. Hosmer playing first, batting seventh. Rios DHing today and batting eighth. And Yan Gomes behind the plate, batting ninth for the Cubs. For the Marlins today, we got Birdie leading off, playing shortstop. Cooper at first. Arise, who's batting .442 on the year, had another 3 hits yesterday. Batting third and playing second. Soler DHing today, batting cleanup. Segura at third. Chisholm playing center field today, but batting sixth. Fortes behind the plate today. De La Cruz out in left, and Hampson in right, batting ninth. So a couple minutes away. Once again, the guys that have been in the chat so far, the AJ show, check him out. I know he does a lot of NBA streams, and Carlos and PJ over at Uneducated Sports Talk do everything. Yesterday was watching the XFL stream, so great stuff there as well. So guys, make sure you check everybody out that supports our channel. Make sure you show them some love as well. First pitch should just be about to go. They're warming up. Excited to do some baseball after a couple days of the NFL draft. Some long streams there. Let's switch this up. All right, there we go. All right, Horner will lead off. On base percentage so far this year, .374, batting .333, 38 hits and 114 at bats. He's got 10 stolen bases on the year, 2 home runs. Doesn't walk much, but doesn't strike out much either. 7 walks on the year, with 9 strikeouts on the early season. So De La Cruz out in left, Chisholm in center, and Hampson out in right. Segura, Birdie, Arise, Cooper on the infield, Fortes behind the plate, and Hoeing on the mound today. So far this series, 2 for 7 in this series so far. He's got a 24 game on B streak entering the game. And here we go. Strike. Got the top of the corner, or top of the zone. Everybody jumping in early. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for us. Vote in the poll there in the chat as well. Outside. 1-1. Here's the 1-1, and it's popped up. De La Cruz there to put it away. 1 away. Bring up Dansby Swanson, batting .280 on the season. He's got 26 hits and 93 at bats, 1 home run, 21 walks, strikes out quite often, 26 strikeouts on the season so far as well. So just as many strikeouts as he has hits. First pitch, strike, got the inside corner. Pop foul 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Drives it up the right field line. Hampson over. Up against the wall. Does not make the catch. Oh, fan reached over and grabbed it. I think he would have made that catch. So here's the 0-2 again. Up high, 1-2. Ian Happ on deck. Happ's batting .301 in the young season. Strikes out quite a bit as well. 28 hits and 25 strikeouts. Foul ball, still 1-2. Swanson lines one in the right. That'll be a single. So 1 on, 1 out for Happ. Happ's batting left-handed right now with the righty on the mound. Ball outside, 1-0. 2 for 7 so far this series with 2 walks. Lifted out to left. De La Cruz is there, and he'll put away. Stumbled a little bit, but still made the catch. That'll bring up Suzuki with 2 outs and a runner on first base. Suzuki batting .255 on the year. Ball outside. 1 for 9 in the series with 4 strikeouts. Fouled away, 1-1. Inside. Check with the first. Nope, no swing. Hey, showing us here. This is what's going on, Postman. Happy Sunday in this wet PA weather. Yup. East Coast has been getting hammered this weekend. Our Mets and Braves have been getting rained out. Ooh, inside. 3-1. If Suzuki gets on, it'll be Bellinger. Hits one out to right. Hampson's there to put it away. So no score for the Cubs in the first. The Marlins, it'll be Birdie, Cooper, and Arise. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up for us. Really supports the channel. Make sure you vote in the poll there as well. I'll check to see what that is. All of their games, I believe, start at 1 o'clock. Let's look here. Scores. Guardians and Red Sox at 1:30. Pirates and Nationals at 1:30. Mariners and Blue Jays at 1:30. And the Orioles and Tigers at 1:40. 2 o'clock start, Angels Brewers, Royals Twins, Rays White Sox. 2:30 start, Yankees Rangers. 3 o'clock start, Diamondbacks Rockies. Giants and Padres at 4. Reds and A's at 4. Cardinals Dodgers at 4. And the Phillies Astros are the Sunday night game, with the Braves and Mets already being postponed today. So let's look to see. I know there's some NBA and NHL games today as well. There's an XFL game. The USFL is playing right now. Justin Steele on the mound today. Five starts on the year, 4-0 with a 1.19 ERA. Once again, Birdie, Cooper, and Arise here in the bottom of the first. Strike. Fouled away, 0-2. The 0-2. Grounded down to short. Nice scoop. Swanson got him at first. Sean says 3 game sevens between the NHL and NBA tonight. Going to be a fun day of sports with that and some baseball. Yes, sir. There's Cooper. Oh, called it low. Strike on the outside corner. 1-1. That's looped out in the right field. That'll be a base hit. So 1 on, 1 out for Arise. He's batting .442 on the year. That's 38 hits and 86 at bats. With 11 walks, struck out only 5 times on the season. We have 10 votes in the poll so far. 40% say Cubs, 30% say Marlins, and 30% say they just want a good game. Ooh, got the corner, 1-1. Soler's DHing and batting next. Oh, the ball down, 2-1. Hey, Wrigley stopping by saying go Cubs. And that's grounded to second. Second to Swanson to get the force. So Arise will be on first base. But now 2 outs for Soler. Soler batting 228. Excuse me. Batting 228 on the year, 5 home runs, 10 runs batted in. 1 for 9 so far in the series with 3 strikeouts. Ball inside, 1-0. Oh, they check. Oh, they said he went 1-1. The home plate umpire was going to call that a ball. They checked down at first, and it's strike, 1-1. Oh, yeah, he went. Off the handle as a bat. Bellinger comes in to make the catch. So nothing after 1. A single for both teams and a stranded base runner. It'll be Bellinger, Wisdom, and Hosmer for the Cubs in the top of the second. Like I said, Wrigley stopped by saying go Cubs. Make sure you vote. Poll 12 votes there already. Would really appreciate it if everybody could hit that thumbs up. Really supports the channel here. If you want to see more baseball live streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell as well. Let's look. Sean did say there were some game 7s tonight, so let's look to see what those are. There's some game 7s, but I know in the NBA, the West, was it Denver and Phoenix started their series already, right? In the NHL, it's the Panthers and Bruins, game 7 tonight at 6:30, and then Seattle and Colorado at 9:30, game 7 as well. The NBA, the Heat and Knicks start game 1 today. Oh, the Knicks have home field advantage or home court advantage for that, huh? First pitch is called a strike. Bellinger's got 6 home runs on the year. Inside, 1-1. Hey, the AJ Show. What's up, buddy? Really enjoyed your stream last night covering the Nuggets and Suns. Doing good today. Finally, some baseball coverage after doing a couple days of the NFL draft. Balls low, 2-2. Jack White's here. Says go Cubs. Two and two to count to Bellinger. Grounded to second. Out at first. That'll bring up Wisdom. Wisdom batting .250 on the season, but has 10 home runs. Strikes out a lot. It's got 33 strikeouts. Thanks, man. Who's your NFL team? I'm a Jets fan. He says he's a Bucks fan. Ball high, 1-0. The announcers on Peacock are talking to Jazz Chisholm while he's out in center field. Here's the 1-1. Grounded foul, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. 2 down. That'll bring up Hosmer batting .246 on the year. So far, 2 for 4 in the series. Strike one on the inside corner. Tried to hold his swing, but he went 0-2. Ball in the dirt, 1-2. Fouled away, still 1-2. Oh, got the inside corner. Got him looking. Bottom of the second, no score. Once again, it'll be Sakura, Chisholm, and Fortes for the Marlins in the bottom of the second. It's weird doing the first game of the day with no other games going on. Usually have some scores to give. Well, you know what? We can look at some standings and stuff. The Rays lead the Blue Jays in the AL East by 4, and the Orioles by 4.5 games. Minnesota leads the Guardians in the Central by 2.5 games. The Rangers lead the Astros by 2 games in the West. In the National League East, the Braves lead the Mets by 3 games. The Pirates lead the Brewers by a game and a half. And the Diamondbacks lead the Dodgers by a game. So there we go. Going to the bottom of the second. Segura will lead it off, batting 209 on the year. No home runs, 3 runs batted in. Strike 1. Hit out the center, but there's Bellinger. Ball 1 to Chisholm. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Hits out the center. Bellinger comes in. Now backs up a little bit and makes the catch. That'll bring up Fortes, batting 188 on the year. Inside the Fortes. Ball outside, 2-0. Inside, 3-0. Four pitch walk. To 2 out, 1 on now for De La Cruz. Batting 261 on the year. Strikes out a lot. 31 strikeouts on the year. Strike 1. Oh, got the top of the zone. 0-2. High, 1-2. The 1-2. Blooped out to outfield, but Horner's there to put it away. So nothing across after 2. We go to the 3rd inning. Still scoreless. Let's look. We looked at the standings. Let's look at some stats here. Pitching leader so far, wins on the year. We got Cole, Kershaw, McClanahan, and Joe Ryan from Minnesota, all with 5 wins. Sonny Gray's got a 0.62 ERA so far in the season. Garrett Cole's got a 1.11. Justin Steele here of the Cubs pitching today, he's got a 1.19. And Strider from Atlanta's got a 1.80 ERA. Home run leaders, Max Muncy has 11. Wisdom here with the Cubs has got 10. Devers with the Red Sox has got 10. And Alonso with the Mets has got 10. RBI leaders on the year. Garcia from Texas has got 29. Rosarena from the Rays has got 28. Devers 27, and Yordan Alvarez at 27 as well. Matt Olson is 5th with 25. All right, here we go. Back to the top of the 3rd. No score here. It'll be Rios, Gomes, and then back to the top of the order with Horner. Swung on a miss. Inside, 1-1. Rios only batting .059 on the young season. And he pulls one down in the right field. It go all the way to the wall. And he'll make it in the second base with a leadoff double. That's only his 18th at-bat of the season. So a leadoff double here. That'll bring up Yan Gomes. Oh, nice play by Arise at second. Rios will go to third. 1 out. Nice diving stop by Arise at second. So runner on third, 1 out. Back to the top of the lineup with Horner. Marlins are going to play the infield in. Strike. The 0-1. Inside corner, 0-2. Horner wasn't happy with that call. Calls timeout. Swung on and missed. That'll bring up Dan Z. Swanson, who singled in the first. Ball low, 1-0. Runner on third is Rios. 2 outs. Swanson lines one to left field. One nothing Cubs here in the top of the third. That'll bring up Ian Happ with a runner on first and 2 outs. All right, here's Happ. Pickoff throw to first. Swanson back in easily. Happ. Cooper gets it, flips over to the pitcher to get him. But the Cubs get a run, lead 1-0. All right, let's see who it'll be for the Marlins here in the bottom of the third. It'll be Hampson, and then back to the top of the lineup with Birdie and Cooper. Cubs with a 1-0 lead already on the Swanson RBI single. Peacock Network interviewing Skip Shoemaker right now. Ball 1, down and in. Inside corner, 1-1. Hampson hits one in the left center field. That will go all the way to the wall. And he'll stop at second. So just like the top of the third, with the Cubs, the Marlins lead off with a leadoff double. brings up Birdie at the top of the lineup. Grounded out to short his first time up. And he lines a single in the right field. Hampson stops at third. So there'll be runners on the corners with nobody out. Bring up Cooper. Cooper singled in the first. Swung on a miss. 0-1. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Arises on deck. Fouled away. It's still 0-2. Fouled away. Oh, that ball gets by. It's a drop. It's a drop third strike. I didn't think they call Cooper out. Cooper strikes out. There was a runner on first, so he can't go. If there were two outs, he could have gone. So Birdie goes all the way to third. So now it's a runner on third. We're tied at 1 with a runner on third and 1 out for the Marlins here with a rise coming up. Reached on a fielder's choice. Foul ball. That looked fair. Nope. Saw the replay. It's foul. It's foul. The first base umpire was in Hosmer's way and couldn't get to the ball, so they're lucky it was foul. Home plate umpire arguing with the Cubs manager now. Fouled away. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he'll single up this middle. That'll get a run home. Marlins now lead 2-1. Still only one out. Solaire's up. We got a mound visit going on here. Grounded foul, 0-1. Grounded foul, 0-2. Ball in the dirt, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And that gets away. You got to go get that ball. Oh, it hit the batter. It hit the batter. Fouled away, 0-1. Popped up by Segura. It'll go foul, 0-2. Segura lined out the center his first time up. Line foul, still 0-2. So the Cubs got one here in the top of the third. Marlins with two so far here in the bottom of the third. Still runners on first and second. One out for Segura. Bounce to third. Steps on third for one. Out at first. So they get two to take a 2-1 lead. But the Cubs end up getting out of that. "19 votes in the poll so far. 58% say Cubs, 26% say Marlins, and 16% just want a good game, which we have so far. For the Cubs in the top of the fourth, it'll be Suzuki, Bellinger, and Wisdom. All of their games just waiting to get underway as well. Really appreciate it if everybody would support the channel by hitting that thumbs up. If you want to see more MLB live streams, make sure you subscribe. Excuse me, man. All right. Here we go. Back to the fourth inning. Strike one. Ball in the dirt. 1-1. Whoa. Sean says he just ate some lunch. I'm back. And no, I didn't bring enough to share. The dog got the scraps. Outside 2-1. Hold on. Oh, strike two. Swung on a missed. Got my lunch here. Just waiting for the stream. I'll eat after the stream's done. Outside 3-2. Off the end of the bat, and it's over Chisholm's head. It'll go all the way to the wall. Suzuki on his way to third. The throw, not in time. A leadoff triple for Suzuki. He came in on the ball, and it went right over his head. Tried jumping up for it. Cubs looking to tie the game here. Bollinger hits one out to Chisholm. He's there. But that'll tie the game at 2. Yep. Yeah, Chisholm showing his outfielding experience right there. Especially a ball that's lined right at you. Sometimes it's hard to judge. He took 2 steps in, and that cost him. Wisdom hits one out to right. Hampson makes the catch. Ball one inside. Let me see what they're calling it here. So far it hasn't changed on MLB site, so right now they're calling it a triple. Outside 2-0. So now we're tied at 2 here, top of the 4th inning. Outside corner 2-1. Fouled away 2-2. The 2-2. Lined into right field. That'll be a single. So a 2-out single. Tied at two here in the fourth. That'll bring up Rios, who doubled in the third inning. Ball low. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Ball in the dirt. 2-1. Get a mound visit. Still about a half hour away from some other baseball games starting. Hockey's later tonight, and the Heat and Knicks just getting ready to get underway. Game 1 of their series. Outside, 3-1. Fouled away, 3-2. They still have it scored as a triple. Oh, ball outside. Should be runners on first and second with 2 outs for Jan Gomes. Gomes grounded out to. It was a ground out to second, but it was a nice diving play by Arise to keep the ball on the infield. For the Marlins in the bottom of the inning, it'll be Chisholm, Cortez, and De La Cruz. Home plate umpire on his way out to break up the meeting. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. If you're just stopping by, we're tied at 2 here in the top of the fourth inning. Cubs have runners on first and second, 2 out here for Jan Gomes. Inside, checks the swing, doesn't go. 1-2. Nope. Showed the replay, did not swing. Oh, up and in and hit him. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup with Horner. Oh, just got him on the right here. So here we go. Bases loaded, 2 outs for Horner. Ball 1. Inside 2-0. Fouled away, 2-1. Horner came into the game batting .333, 0 for 2 so far today. Flied out to left and struck out in the third. Swung on and missed, 2-2. Horner calls timeout. Swanson's on deck if Horner can keep it going. Ball low, 3-2. Umpire's been calling that low strike so far today. That one was a little low. Fouled away, still 3-2. Three-two, bases loaded. And pulled down the third baseline, foul. So we'll do it again. The 3-2. Oh, strike 3. Got him looking. Total of 23 votes in the poll. 57% still rooting for the Cubs. 30% for the Marlins so far. And 13% just want a good game. Which so far we are getting that good game. So Sean says, take the bat off your shoulder. Can't stand there with a pitch like that and bases loaded. I don't understand how they're fooled by pitches right down the middle of the plate. You all must have your subscription set to private because we've gained 3. We've gained 3 during the stream. That's all right. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. All right, here we go. So for the Marlins, once again, it'll be Chisholm, Fortes, and De La Cruz. Outside corner, 1-1. Grounded to second, out at first. Bring up Fortes. Walked in his only at bat so far. Strike attempted at a bunt, missed it. Strike looking 0-2. Oh, 2. That'll be lined in the right for a 1-out single. That'll bring up De La Cruz, who popped out to second. His first at bat. Fortes takes off. Bad throw. Stolen base. So now a runner on second with 1 out. Fouled off, 1-1. Swung on a missed, 1-2. De La Pearl says, "Is there a way that I can watch the game?" Yes, you have to have Peacock Network to watch the game. Only available on Peacock on Sunday mornings. Inside, 2-2. Two and two. Runner on second, 1 out. Swung on a miss. So it'll be 2 outs now with a runner on second. Bring up Hampson, who doubled his first at bat of the day. That's a fair ball. Fortes will score. So Hampson's 2 for 2 now. 2 doubles, and the Marlins go ahead 3-2. Used to watch on Stream Meets, but they're apparently gone. Yep. That's how I usually watch my NFL stuff. Line foul, out of play, 0-1. So here's Birdie, who's 1 for 2 on the day. Singled and scored his last time up in the third. Oh, 0-2. Fouled away, still 0-2. Steals up to 61 pitches here in the fourth, so a little higher than you want to be in 4 innings. Ball down, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Grounded foul. Steele had a 1.19 ERA coming into today. He's already given up 3 runs. Oh, outside, 2-2. Just missed. Did he swing? No swing. We got a full count. Oh, and the ball gets away, and the runner goes to third, and they get him out. And he's out. So the Marlins get 1 to take a 3-2 lead. And that means Birdie will actually lead off the next inning. Since that was the third out there at third. $26 votes in the poll. 50% want the Cubs, 31% say Marlins, and 19% just want a good game. 9 likes on the video. Guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up for us. Really appreciate that. If you want to see more MLB live streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that little notification bell so you know when we do go live. Planning on doing the Red Sox and Blue Jays tomorrow night from Fenway. So make sure you come back for that one as well. For the Cubs in the top of the fifth, it'll be Swanson, Ian Happ, and Suzuki. So here we go. Quickly ahead 0-1 to Swanson. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. Ball low, 2-1. Ball low, 3-1. Swung on a miss, 3-2. Hits one out to deep left. De La Cruz makes a leaping catch. One away. They'll bring up Hap, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Lined out to left field as well, and then grounded out first base, flipped to the pitcher. Strike one to Hap. Ball low, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. We're in the top of the fifth, one out. Marlins with a 3-2 lead. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Grounded foul, 2-2. Cubs got one in the third. Marlins came back with two in the third, and each scored a run in the fourth. At the wall, makes the catch. Sanchez is out, and right now they took Sampson out of the game. Wonder if he got injured on that play at third. Strike one to Suzuki. Oh, Hampson's still in the game. He's moved to short now. Cooper's out. They changed their lineup all around. I gotta see what they did here. Cooper's out of the game, that we know. Hampson has been moved from right field. There we go. Hampson's at short. Segura's at third. Birdie's at second. And Arise is at first. And that'll be a ground out. So nothing across for the Cubs in the top of the fifth. Marlins coming up with a 3-2 lead. Let's check the chat here. 27 votes in the poll. 52% are rooting for the Cubs. 30% are rooting for the Marlins, and just about 19% rooting for just a good game. So we got 10 likes on the video. Thank you everybody for hitting that thumbs up. We've had 4 people hit that subscribe button since we've gone live today. So thank you everybody for doing that as well. Let's check some other MLBs just getting ready to get started. The Pirates and Nationals are in a rain delay right now. Hockey is tonight, and basketball is just underway. Game 1 of the Heat Knicks series is at Madison Square Garden. Miami with an early 10-6 lead there. First pitch is blooped in the center field for a leadoff single for Birdie. So a runner on first to lead off the bottom of the 5th. So now that Cooper's out, now we'll see who's up. Sanchez is now up. Sanchez is in the 2 spot. And he's playing right field now. Strike quickly 0-2. Sanchez in 20 games this year, batting .214, 1 home run, 4 runs batted in. Check swing, doesn't go, 1-2. Ball low, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swung on a miss. And he's out. Double play. Strike him out, throw him out. So that'll bring up a rise with nobody on, 2 outs. Grounds down to third. So nothing across for the Marlins there. We'll go to the top of the 6th. Still Marlins with a 3-2 lead. Let's look here. 30 votes in the poll. 53% say Cubs. Now have 11 likes on the video. Thank you so much, everybody. Wilfredo checking in. Says he's from Maracaibo, Venezuela. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by and checking us out. All right, here we go to the top of the sixth. It'll be Bellinger, Wisdom, and Hosmer for the Cubs. Oh, ball up and in. Ball low, 2-0. Bellinger hits one deep to right. It hits the facade. That ball is gone. Bellinger ties the game at 3. Second straight game for Bellinger with a home run. 11 straight for the Cubs as a team with a home run. Tied at 3 now here. Oh, and I didn't notice Nardi's in the pitch for the Wisdom ball in. Wisdom up now. He leads the team with home runs with 10. Inside 2-0. Sean says he needs the Wisdom home run. Fantasy has been hurting with losing 3 Braves and Mets all weekend. Yep. Hurting my pitching this weekend. I really needed to win this week. I could fall to 1-3 on the young fantasy season here. Three and 1, ball high. Hosmer's on deck. Hosmer's 1 for 2. Struck out in the second, singled in the fourth. And he pops one high. Second baseman out to make the play. 2 down. Birdie's now playing at second. So let me check here because I gotta make sure I put my and who else? Arise went to first. That one's lined foul by Hosmer. Man, the guys on Peacock are eating some sandwich. That one's lined to second, over to first, 2 down. That'll bring up Rios, who doubled in the third and walked in the fourth. We got a mound visit. Oh, we got a pinch hitter, so they're allowed to visit. Nelson Velasquez is coming up to pinch hit. Velasquez batting .389 on the year. 2 outs, nobody on here. Game's tied at 3. You're in the 6th inning. And he hits one out the right. Sanchez is there to put it away. But like I said, the Cubs tied it on the Bellinger home run. So we go to the bottom of the 6th, tied at 3. Sean says, someone dropped Riley in fantasy today, and I'm like, what could hurt if I get him with Olsen, Ozzie, and Riley on my team? Well, you get three straight days of rainouts, and you get no fantasy points. But now that if you could pick them up and get them, I mean, you'll have them for when they start making those games up. So 33 votes in the poll now. 55% are rooting for the Cubs. Thank you, everybody, so much for showing up today. We've gained six subscribers since we've started our live stream today. Thank you, everybody, so much for being part of our journey here at Pure Adrenaline Sports. For the Marlins here in the bottom of the 6th, it'll be Soler, Segura, and Chisholm. Those guys are combined 0 for 5 today. With Soler being the only one getting on base when he got hit by that pitch in the 3rd. One on a missed. 0-1. Running to short. Swanson's got it and throws him out at first. 1 down for Segura. Segura lined out to center field his first time up and grounded into a 5-5-3 double play to end the 3rd inning. So Steele's good. It's that double plays. That strike him out, throw him out to end last inning. Help Steele with his pitch count. Ball low. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Sakura flies one out to Suzuki, out in right field. 2 down. That'll bring up Chisholm, who's 0 for 2. Flew out to center and grounded out to second. Yeah, Steele may go 8 innings with his pitch count as low as it is so far. Yeah, that strike him out, throw him out really helped him out. That ball's low. 1-0 to Chisholm. Out to Bellinger, out in center. Nice, easy 1-2-3 inning there for Steele. So no score there for the Marlins. Going to the 7th, tied at 3. For the Cubs in the top of the 7th, it'll be Gomes, Horner, and Swanson. See what some of the other games are doing. Top of the 1st there, Orioles and Tigers, no score yet. Just getting underway. Guardians and Red Sox, no score, going to the bottom of the 1st. Pirates and Nationals in a rain delay. Mariners and Blue Jays just getting started. 1 out there in the top of the 1st for the Mariners. NHL is tonight. Here we are, early 2nd quarter in the NBA. The Knicks have a 35-26 lead over the Heat in the first game of the semifinals there in the Eastern Conference playoffs. New pitcher in for the Marlins. Matt Barnes in the pitch. Once again, it'll be Gomes, Horner, and Swanson for the Cubs here in the top of the 7th. Gomes was hit by a pitch his last at bat. Grounded out to second, his first at bat. Leading off the 7th. Pops one up. Shortstop's there to put it away. Out in shallow center. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Horner so far today 0 for 3. Struck out in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. Horner lines one in the center field. That's a single. That's 25 straight games for Horner getting on base. So that'll bring up Swanson. 2 for 3 today. Singled in the first, singled in the third, and lined out to left field in the fifth. Grounded foul, 0-1. Grounded foul, 0-2. If you haven't already, make sure you vote in the poll there. 33 votes, 55% want the Cubs to win today. Here's the 0-2. Ball low. 1-2. Horner goes. He'll get in there safely. Stolen base for Horner. So now runner on second with 1 out. With the 1-2 to Swanson. In the dirt, 2-2. Fouled away. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3. Got him looking. So 2 down now with a runner on second. They intentionally walk Hap. So that'll bring up Suzuki, who's 1 for 3 today. Flew out to right in the first, leadoff triple and scored in the fourth, and grounded out to short in the fifth. Strike, 1-1. Nice pitch. And he lines one out to right. And Sanchez is there to end the inning. So go to the bottom of the seventh, still tied at 3. For the Marlins, it'll be Fortes, De La Cruz, and Hampson. $35 votes in the poll. Thank you, everybody, for voting over there. 57% of you are rooting for the Cubs. 26% of you are rooting for the Marlins. And 17% just want a good game. And that's exactly what we've got here today. 3-3 going to the 7th. Next MLB stream right now will be tomorrow night with the Blue Jays and Red Sox. We'll look at some scores again before we get to the bottom of the 7th inning. Still raining with the Nationals and Pirates. The Mets Braves was already postponed today. Bottom of the first with the Orioles and Tigers, no score. Guardians and Red Sox in the second, no score. And still top of the first in Toronto, it says. We'll run around first for Seattle with 2 outs. NBA, Knicks with the early 12-point lead with 6 minutes to go in the first half. In game 1 against the Heat, they're in the Eastern semifinals. Who wins? Ooh, that's going to be a good one. I'm going to say. I'm not going to say. I don't want somebody thinking I'm rooting for one of these teams to win. We got a pitching change. Steele is now out of the game. Fulmer is in. Surprised Steele didn't get another inning with as few pitches as he had. Knicks will win. If the Warriors asking who wins that series, the Knicks will beat the Heat in that series. Maybe he's asking who wins Game 7 tonight between the Panthers and Bruins, or the Kraken and Avalanche. The Bruins, I think the Bruins will win that game. And oh man, I don't know. Kraken and Avalanche. It's in Colorado, but I don't know. Or Warriors Kings. Oh, that game's at 3:30. Maybe I'll watch that this afternoon, being Game 7 there. The Warriors will yeah, listen to me talk. Warriors will win that game. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 7th, tied at 3. Warriors thinks the Cubs will win this game. Chopped foul, 1-1. Strike, top of the zone. It didn't matter. He held his swing, but it was a strike. Grounded foul, still 1-2. Sean says Orioles Braves next Sunday. Good, I could take a Sunday off. Nobody wants to watch the Braves play. Here's the 1-2. Grounded. Horner's there and throws him out at first. That'll bring up De La Cruz, who's 0 for 2. Oh, up to 39 votes in the poll so far, and it jumped up for the Cubs to 62%. Outside, 1-0. Grounded, down to third. There's Wisdom. And he throws him out at first. 2 down. That'll bring up Sampson. Hampson is 2 for 2. Doubled and scored in the third, and doubled and was thrown out in the fourth. Still tied at 3 here. Strike at the bottom of the zone. Oh, looked like a strike. Called it a ball. 1-1. Down and low. 2-1. Grounded to Wisdom. Throw over to first to end the inning. Nice 1-2-3 inning there. No score going to the 8th. For the Cubs coming up in the 8th, it'll be Bellinger, Wisdom, and Hosmer. Bellinger homered in the 6th inning to tie the game at 3, and we've been tied there ever since. All right, here we go to the 8th inning. Tanner Scott in the pitch from Miami. We got a timeout. Strike 1. The 0-1. Outside corner 0-2. Carlos from Uneducated Sports Talk says Marlins are a gritty team. Scored all 5 runs in the 9th inning to beat the Braves a few days ago. Love their fight. Yep. Bellinger hits one down to third. He'll take it himself to the bag. 1 away. That'll bring up Wisdom, who's 0 for 3 today. Struck out, flew out to right, and popped out to second. Here's the 1-0. Ripped foul. 1-1. Inside 2-1. Broken bat, loops it in the left, and that'll be a base hit for Wisdom. Farhan's here. Farhan, how are you? Thanks for stopping by, saying hello to me, then hello to everybody in the chat. Thanks for coming by. So we got a 1-out single here that'll bring up Hosmer, who's 1 for 3 on the day. Struck out, singled, and grounded out to second. Yep, most people are voting for the Cubs. Yep, we got 40 votes on the poll. 62% are saying Cubs, 22% Marlins, and 15% of us just want a good game, which we're getting. Tied at 3 here in the 8th inning. Trey Mancini will pinch hit for Hosmer. Runner was going, and it's fouled off. So 0-1 to Mancini. I'll get that in there so I remember. Take it out of the game. Fisted in the right field. Runner stays at second, so we got first and second hit now with 1 out. That'll bring up Velasquez. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Lined out to right field, his only at bat so far today. Came in the 6th inning. And doubled off at second. Lines it to the third baseman. They're going to check the runner at second. Definitely lined out to the third baseman, so that's at least 1 out. And they think they doubled them off a second. Whew, that's close. The umpire called him out, so there's got to be enough there to overturn it. And he's out. So nothing there for the Cubs going to the bottom of the eighth, still tied at 3. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up. We have 14 likes on the video. If you want to see some more MLB streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. We get a pitching change for the Cubs. Farhan, I see your question there. I'll get to that in a second. We got a pitching change here. All right, Farhan says, out of the two, who would you say is the better team this season, Cubs or White Sox? Coming into the season, I would have said White Sox, but so far, a month in, the Cubs are definitely the better team. All right, here we go. It'll be Birdie, Sanchez, and Arise. Ball inside. Up high, 2-0. Birdie's 2 for 3 on the day, singled in the third, and singled in the fifth. Strike one, 2-1. That's a ball, 3-1. The 3-1, up and in, ball 4. So a leadoff walk for Birdie. That'll bring up Sanchez, who struck out his only at bat in the fifth. Yep, Arise is on deck. 1 for 3 so far today. Strike 1, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. The backswing caught the catcher. Oh, grounds it into left field. That's a base hit. Birdie will go to third. So first and third here to start the bottom of the 8th inning for the Marlins. Farhan said, did you see the cool promo video the Cubs did for Wrigley Field? on their YouTube page with the drone touring around the stadium and into the lockers. No, I will check that out. He said he just saw it the other day and was blown away. Thanks for that. I'll check that out. We got a meeting at the mound. Runners on first and third. Nobody out here for a rise. 1 for 3 so far today. Arise hits one's out to center. Bellinger back. Makes the catch. Sanchez goes to second. So the Marlins now have a 4-3 lead. But with the runner on second now with 1 out, that'll bring up Soler. 0 for 2 today. Flew out to center, grounded to short, was hit by a pitch in the third. We get a pitching change here for the Cubs. Want to talk? Or are you like, nope, I'm out of here? All right, we got a pitching change coming up here. Total of 42 votes in the poll. 64% are rooting for the Cubs. 14 likes on the video. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, that notification bell so you know when we do go live. Right now, planning on doing the Red Sox and Blue Jays game tomorrow night in Boston. Still in the 8th inning here. Runner on second and 1 out. Miami now leads 4-3 with that run scored here on the sac fly by Arise. Soler fouls the first pitch off. 0-1. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Ball low, 1-2. Down to the third. Wisdom's got it. We'll throw over to first. 2 down. Runner holds at second. For the Cubs in the top of the ninth, it'll be Yan Gomes to lead off, Nico Horner, and then Dansby Swanson. Gonna need to get at least one to tie. Marlins still batting here. Runner on second. Sanchez, there's 2 down for Segura here. Outside, 1-0. Ooh, ball low. Was able to check his swing. Strike one. I was going to say they do have first base open, but I don't think you're going to walk Segura to face Chisholm. Ball low, 3-1. Time 3-1. Timeout called by the batter. Swung on a miss, 3-2. Ooh, trick swing. Oh, they called him out. Bump my inning over. Miami gets a run to take a 4-3 lead here. So we're going to the ninth. Thank you, everybody, so much for hanging out with us today. Make sure, if you haven't, make sure you vote in that poll. We got 42 votes in the poll. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on this video. Would really appreciate that. Make sure if you want to see some more MLB live streams and you don't care who's playing, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when we go live. Once again, depending on if they bring in a pinch hitter or not, it'll be Gomes, which they shouldn't do. He's batting over 300 on the year. It'll be Gomes, Horner, and Swanson for the Cubs in the top of the ninth, down a run to the Marlins. Well, can the Cubs win? Well, they got to get a couple runs. They're down a run, so they need at least one to tie. We get a pitching change as well. AJ Puck in the pitch. 10 games this year, 3-0 record, 0.82 ERA, 4 saves and 4 opportunities, and 12 strikeouts to only 2 walks. So yes, the Cubs can win, but it's the ninth inning. They got to get a couple runs here. One, like I said, at least one to tie. All right. Going so far 0 for 2 today. Grounded out to second in the third, hit by a pitch in the fourth, and popped out to shortstop in the seventh. The Marlins this year are 9-0 in one-run games. Strike. Quickly 0-1. Popped foul. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Outside 1-2. And Gomes hits one out to right. Sanchez is there to put it away. One down. Back to the top of the lineup with Horner and then Swanson. Horner today 1 for 4. Singled in the seventh and stolen base, but was stranded there. Ball outside, 1-0. Outside corner, 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Ripped, but it'll go foul. It'll go foul. Here we go. One out, top of the ninth. Marlins with a 4-3 lead. So 1-2. Oh, called strike 3. Got him looking. That's the second time Horner's been caught looking. That's his third strikeout today. Also struck out in the third and fourth. The one in the fourth, the bases were loaded. So 2 down. That'll bring up Dansby Swanson, who's 2 for 4 today. Singled in the first and third. Swung on a missed. It lined out to left in the fifth and struck out in the seventh. Swung on a miss. Quickly ahead 0-2. Puck wasted no time here. Here's the 0-2. Grounds at the third. Segura, the first. Ball game. And the Marlins sweep the Cubs. Now 10-0. The Marlins are now 10-0 on the year in one-run games. So, man, what a game. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up on the video for us. Would really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well if you want to see some more Major League Baseball live streams. Let me look here. We gained seven new subscribers during the stream, so thank you, everybody. Sean says good game, good stream. Yep, I'll text you after, Sean. But man, what a game. Farhan was here. Farhan's one of our regulars here. Thanks for coming by again. But man, I'll be back tomorrow night, weather permitting, of course, for the Red Sox and Blue Jays. I don't know what the weather will be like tomorrow in Boston, but we'll cover that one as well. And then make sure you subscribe to the channel because I always schedule our live streams ahead of time, so you'll know what games we're covering and all that stuff. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out today, and we'll see you tomorrow night.